Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is my Commonplace book and I thought it would be interesting to do a flip through. I actually did film a complete setup of this a couple of months ago, but I just never edited the footage and I just can't be bothered anymore. So I thought it would be better just to show you the flip through anyway. So this notebook is a Stalogy. It is a B6 size and I like the Stalogy because I like the paper. It's very similar to Tomoe River paper, but it isn't. But it's very thin and it's got that kind of crinkly sound, although I don't use a ballpoint pen. I actually use a Energel cleaner, so I don't get too crinkly with it. So it's just the black grid, and on the front I have a Demoji sticker. This is the Cocoa Dreams and Whipped Cream Wishes vinyl sticker, which I sell in my shop, Persephone's Boutique. And then on the front page, or on the first page, it just says My Commonplace Book. And this isn't washi tape, this is like a faux washi that I made. I think it looks nice though, so maybe I'll make it into a washi tape, I don't know. And then I have 8 categories that I just put everything into. So my categories are mental, diet, spiritual growth, health and fitness, parenting, relationships, life skills, Japanese, and recipes. I don't have information here about every single topic at the moment because I just started it, but those are my categories. And the dots that I use are from my shop. They don't come looking like this, but these are the colors that I do. I think maybe this might not be a color in my shop, but the one that is too similar to this, so I'm changing them all to this one. These are the signature pastel colors. I also have a vibrant collection as well where the colors are a bit more vibrant. So the next page I have my table of contents, and so I have page number, title, and topic. The topics correspond to what's here. The title just goes here, and then maybe subtitles as well. And then the page numbers, I have to write the page numbers in myself because the Stalogy doesn't come with page numbers, which is a shame. This line I also put in myself as well, this pencil line, it's just pencil. So if I ever finish this book, which who knows, I mean, there's so many pages in here, but when I do finish it, I'll probably switch to a Sterling ink notebook because those pages are already numbered, so that's just more convenient. So I have quite a few pages for the contents, like quite a lot. And then I just drew this watercolor flower and I put this quote or poem, and then we go straight into it. So this is kind of the setup, or the way I use it. So I have the color right here. So this is life skills, I believe, the orange one. So life skills, and so I put one of the dots and then I write where it's from. So this is information right here from a book called SAS Survival Guide 2018 edition, The Ultimate Guide to Surviving Anywhere by John Lofty Wiseman. I guess the reason I did this is because I started this when I came back from the US, and my boyfriend and I almost got caught in like a hurricane or some sort of tornado. I don't really know, but it was like it was crazy because we were looking for Chinese food, but it's so hard to find vegan Chinese food where we are in the US anyway. So yeah, I have information about tornado and then lightning, what to do in lightning. So I kind of use this margin as like a little guide. So this is like information about lightning, and then this is what to do if you're in a lightning situation. And then I have hurricane, and so there's the hurricane information, and then this here is what to do: tsunami, avalanche, flood, drought, fire. That may be the last section. It's quite big section on fire, isn't it? Oh, earthquake, volcano. Most of these are not going to occur in the UK, but it's good to know. And then vehicles, I think maybe that's the last section. Yeah, okay. And then the next section here is a book where I made some notes, and this book is called Why Grow Old. It's published in 1909 and it's by Orison Swett Marden, and I think it's an amazing book, and if you can get your hands on it, I would definitely recommend reading it. it's more like a pamphlet. It's very, very small book, not many pages at all. And so I was able to make notes on almost every page. So you can see I've put the page numbers right here because yeah, I really love this book, and I think I don't know if you can call it a book. It's really just a very small pamphlet. Let me just read out one of the lines. I don't have my glasses on because I find them really annoying, so I'm kind of have to lean in a bit. Let's see. What should I read? Page 10. This is just completely random. I haven't pre-read this. Page 10. If you wish to retain your youth, forget unpleasant experiences, disagreeable incidents. A lady 80 years old was recently asked how she managed to keep herself so youthful. She replied, I know how to forget disagreeable things. So it's basically a book on, the power of the mind and aging and things like that. Here, page 19, it says pessimism is one of the worst enemies of youth. So that is the book, and I've used some washi tape. This is the Zodiac Demoji washi tape from my shop. I just use it to cover up certain things because I also write down things that people text me or say to me because I just, you know, you just learn from people. People have their own wisdom, and so this was a text message from my boyfriend's brother on just some things that kind of helped me when I was feeling a bit sad and depressed a few years back. And then here is like some foods for various things. This is for stomach ulcer. I actually had a stomach ulcer in December, and so I tried the medication, but it made me really really sick. So I just had to find some natural remedies to sort out myself. Some beneficial teas and their properties. Things for migraine. I get migraines every once in a while. Chesty cough. This is more for my mom. Vegan sources of fiber because I'm vegan. And foods for circulation. This is research from my boyfriend that he texted me. So that's that section. And then if you go right to the back, I made this really, really quite organized. So at the back pages, we have the key topics and then we have an actual index as well. So the key topics here, I've like separated them into the 8 categories or the 8 topics, and I've given each one a certain amount of space. It's not even spacing because I just feel like I will be writing more on certain things like mental diet, spiritual growth, maybe slightly less on health and fitness, parenting and relationships, and Japanese and recipes, but again, more on life skills. And so, whenever I write things in the front, so if I give you the example of life skills, it says pages 1 2 through to 31. So that's because, all of this, it covered pages 1 all the way through to 31. So I put that in there. And then the index is even more organization. So under A, we have avalanche, and then that's on page 8. So I can go all the way to page 8 and see that I have the information about the avalanches, what to do in one, which I don't think I'll ever be in an avalanche. So, and then flood is on page 9. So if we go to F, you'll see flood and fire are there, but flood page 9. E for earthquakes and eternal youth. And yeah, so that's my index. And then at the end of the book, I haven't put anything in here yet, but it's things to do with Talim, who is my daughter, and things to do with Christian, who is my boyfriend. And the intention is to write down various activities that I want to do with them and then like check them off on the side once I've done them. I then left a few blank pages. I don't know why, but I'll find some reason. I don't know if you can see this, it's very faint, but it's some pencil markings just to know like how many squares and things like that. And I just tested out some highlighters at the back, and then I just keep my dots back here. So yeah, that is it. That is my Commonplace book, and I really like it and I enjoy writing in it. I kind of wish that I didn't start writing in the NHL planner though, because this type of writing takes me a bit longer. This kind of blocky writing, it takes me much longer to write like this than it does in more of like my cursive script, but then I use a different pen which is in the exact same casing, but it's not. It's the Unijet Stream ink in there, but I just really like the body of this pen. But I chose to write like this because this is easier to read than my script or my cursive writing. So yeah, that is my book. And guys, let me know what you think of the audio in this book because I'm actually using a tiny little poofy microphone. So yeah, I hope the audio is a little bit better. So let me know, guys, and give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!